This is Spotlight Cosplay's convention tier list. Woo! Give it a round of applause, guys. We have put a lot of energy, time, thoughts, opinions, research.
Seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, years, decades.
I'm super excited that I get to present it to you. It's Kiki here. We have 10 conventions to talk about. If you are somebody who has never been to a convention, if you want to go to one of these, or you just want to learn more, stick around. We got some cool content for you. All right, here we go. Up first in 10th place, last place, so sorry, is Ohiocon. That gets in the D tier. We're gonna talk about why. Before its controversy, which we'll talk about, before its controversy, it was a great convention. Our members, Gabby and Kai, have both been to this convention. Kai wanted us to note that it had great panels. The fan panels felt like they were unique and interactive. The layout for Artist Alley was great, and the general people at this convention were amazing. However, due to controversy, also, have you seen you guys looking down here? I just have notes that I'm referencing. Anyway, due to controversy surrounding this convention, this is why we have ranked it last. We're gonna get into it. So, according to an article by Anime News Network, it was problems with their logo. This is how it all started. So, look at the logo. Let's take a look. It has a striking resemblance to the Red Cross logo. They also had changed it to be a blue logo, and then they had problems with Blue Cross Blue Shield. So lots of controversy. They violated the Geneva Convention by this. So it forced them to change their logo, right? So after this, it sparked a boycott because there were allegations of mismanagement, volunteers not being able to form unions, and also volunteers feeling misrepresented. Lastly, a lack of financial transparency throughout the convention. Due to these reasons, tons of cosplayers, people in the community, vendors have boycotted this event. I wanted to bring that up to you guys because we feel it's important. We have not been back since the boycott. According to the Cosplayer Survivor Support Network, they made this amazing tool. We are going to link it below. We're going to use images from it throughout this video. It's called the Convention Harassment Policy Report Card. It basically gives policies around harassment, and if conventions are meeting these policies or not meeting the policies, maybe partially meeting the policies. It's basically a tool for you guys to know what harassment would look like at a convention, like what would be done about it. And it's just to promote safety. Our member Gabby had found it, and we really wanted to include it in this video so everybody has this information at their hands, right? So, for Ohiocon, I'm so surprised to say, just around the controversy, they have all checks. They meet every single box, guys. So to explain these criteria that are up here, so listed on the website, that means that it is listed on their website publicly, like a harassment policy. Is it easy to find? Is it on the main page? Do you have to like scroll to find it a ton? Is it buried under stuff, or is it just easily accessible? Harassment defined. This isn't just a blanket statement of like, cosplay is not consent. This needs to lay out specific things. It should not be vague. There should be an actual real policy defined. The consequences defined. Again, should not be vague. It should be like, what will happen if harassment occurs? Will that person be kicked out? Will their badge be removed? Will, what is going to happen? And it shouldn't just be a blanket statement of like, we'll handle it when it happens, or like, we'll call the police. No, there needs to be specific parameters, right? Issues with staff. This one's pretty cool because I just would have never thought about this, I guess. This means if a staff member is the one causing harassment, what happens? What's the protocols around that, right? And then contact listed. Is there a phone number on your badge? Is it on the website, like homepage? Is it posted around the convention center so that if it happens, you have someone to immediately contact? You can't just rely on that there'll be a staff member around. That's not realistic at a convention. Like, you need an on-hand contact. So, like I said, Ohiocon got all checks for all of these, which is amazing. So they at least are keeping people safe in the harassment regard. So anyway, on to the next. All right, this is 9th place, aka an RC tier. Steel City Con. This was the convention I attended. I went solo with just some other friends who, it was super fun. But just to give you guys a little bit of background on it. We ranked it as a C tier, or I did at least. This convention was super fun. To give you some pros, I got to meet Tom Kenny. I met Cole Sprouse, in which Tom Kenny is my idol. I love him so much. Yeah! I met so many other celebrities too, because the celebrity lines, they were busy, but like also still very approachable. Like it wasn't like if you go to GalaxyCon or some other con where you would never get to meet them. I went up to so many celebrities' tables and just got to say hi.
Hi, Kevin.
Which is really cool. So if you're into that, this is a great con. The artist alley and vendors were pretty good. I found things that I enjoyed and I liked, just comparatively to like a ton of these other ones, not crazy impressive. The vendors that we met were honestly so great. They were one of my favorite parts of this convention. The interactions were all really great with just people and the vendors. The food was fine, overpriced though, just kind of mid-con food, and that's to be expected, the overpriced. Unfortunately, know that about conventions, like it's gonna be overpriced. We parked at a different location and walked over to the convention. That's just what our group had decided to do. So I don't really have, I'm sorry, any parking information about this convention for you guys. But all right, to talk about the convention harassment policy report card, pop it up. All right, is it listed on the website? This got a yellow, meaning they partially met the criteria, but not fully. Is it easy to find? Also yellow. Harassment defined, yellow. The issues with harassment defined. Consequences defined, yellow. Issues with staff, unfortunately a red. And then a contact listed, unfortunately red. There's a list that we're gonna make from this video of conventions we're gonna reach out to, and this will probably be on it, just to kind of improve their policies, because we wanna keep people safe. All right, on to the next. All right, guys, the next one is Anime Ohio in 8th place at a C tier. So, to talk about Anime Ohio, it's a newer con and it still has room to grow, right? We put it as a C tier because of its lack of paneling. And it's a really small location that it's held in. It's held in Sharonville, the Sharonville Convention Center. Sorry, I'm trying to think of the full name. And so there is a maid cafe. In our experience, it's been lackluster though. And you know, just the paneling and activities being lacking. But there are good celebrities to meet. There's a good artist alley, and there are fun guests, voice actors, all of those things. But due to these reasons, that is why it is at 8th place. It's kind of similar to Steel City Con with like, oh, you can meet cool celebrities and there's good vendors, but like lacking on the panels, right? And activities and things to do outside of just meeting celebrities or shopping, right? And so yeah, that's why we ranked it as we did. To talk about the convention harassment policy report card. Pop it up, guys. All right, listed on the website, red. Easy to find, red, no. Harassment defined, no, unfortunately. Consequences defined, no. Issues with staff, no. And contact listed, no. They got all red across the board, which is not good. And so, like I said with the last one, we plan to reach out and advocate for change, because this tool encourages us to. We should also just be advocating for change, because this is a really important thing to keep people safe at conventions. So yeah, we definitely want to see change with that. Maybe we can do an update to this if they do ever update it. So anyway, guys, on to the next one. All right, guys, in 7th place, we have GalaxyCon. And you guys are probably wondering, why are there 2 GalaxyCons? Well, I'll tell you. We went, and I say we, Gabby went to this one, Kai went to this one. There are 2 different locations. So this one is specifically Columbus GalaxyCon. This one is Virginia's GalaxyCon, and we'll get into it. But this one is Columbus GalaxyCon in 7th place, aka also at a B tier. So this is what Gabby has to say about it. It had plenty of cool vendors, celebrities, voice actors, and fan panels, but it's less unique just with theming compared to local cons. It just feels more corporate, right? And it's a bigger convention. It's a traveling convention. Like, they have multiple locations. It is a more corporate convention. So That's what Gabby had to say about it. Just feels a little more corporate, and there's not as much like genuine interaction sometimes at those conventions. She said, I also wasn't a fan of the lack of food options as well, and the sheer amount of people crowding every room. So very crowded. I have heard this about Colossalcon, that it is crazy jam-packed. It makes sense with like the voice actors and celebrities they get, but also I get where she's coming from in this. And also, lack of food options is just not the best if it's a huge convention. And yeah, that's what I have to say about that. She said, but overall, it was fun, and there were a lot of nice and cool people attending. So she sounds like she had some fun, like maybe fan interactions, right? Or fellow cosplayers, that realm. As for the convention harassment policy report card, it ranks this con as the following. Listed on the website, it gets a yellow. Easy to find? Yeah, it is easy to find. Great. Harassment defined. Consequences defined. Issues with staff? Nope. And contact listed? No. We were very disappointed with this. I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys here. Because of how big this convention is, how many people go to it, these things should be laid out, and they are not. So we're going to advocate for some change. Colossalcon, if you see this video, we'll also reach out to you, hopefully through email, because this is just extremely important. That is why we're including it in this video, so you guys understand just how important it is. So, all right, on to the next. Also, I don't know if I ever explained my makeup. I was in Judy Hopps cosplay before this. So it's very cutie, and I just left it on. Anyway, back to the video. As for number 6, we have Cincy Comic Expo in a B tier. So, giving a little background, Gabby has volunteered at this con for a long time and has really enjoyed it over the years. But we have something to say. That it has been moved from Duke Energy Center to Sharonville the past few years, Sharonville Convention Center. Due to this, it has become extremely crowded. There is tough parking, a lack of paneling. It has really just gone downhill because of the limitations of that convention center. When it's at Duke, that's why we ranked it here. When it's at Duke, it is in a B tier. If it's not at Duke, though, it's lower than that. Just to preface that, and so you guys understand. Because locations can be really important for conventions. Like, if you don't have enough space to do what you need to do, like, it can be less fun. And so we have exciting news, though, guys. In 2026, it will be returning to Duke Energy. We're so excited about that. It's been under construction, and the construction is finally done. So the convention will be returning in 2026 to Duke Energy. We are so excited about it. This will improve the quality and quantity of the vendors and panels and just programming in general. So we're super excited for it, because the first year that I went to this convention, sorry, I forgot the name, Cincy Comic Expo. There's so many ones I'm talking about. Cincy Comic Expo, the first year that I went, I had so much fun. There was amazing panels, amazing things to see, so much to do. Like, we had genuinely such a fun time. And every year since then, I've had less fun because of the Sharonville location. So, but overall, it is very fun, more comic and nerd focused compared to like anime and geek culture, which I like either. I'm an anime girly, and I'm also a comic girly. I love Marvel and DC, superheroes, comics, all that stuff. So I usually have a pretty good time at this one, but just so you guys know, it is more comic focused. So if you're looking for an anime convention, you'll still probably have a good time at this one. It just might not be the focus, right? So it also has incredible guests that come every year. So that's also a really cool plus. As for the convention harassment policy report card, it says the following. Is it listed on the website? No. Is it easy to find? No. Harassment defined? No. Consequences defined? No. Issues with the staff? No. And contact listed? No. This got all red, which is not great. So Spotlight Cosplays, we plan to reach out and advocate for change, because again, this website encourages us to do it. The report card website, I mean. And we want to advocate for you guys and advocate for some kind of change. Because yeah, this is a really important policy, and I love that we included this. It makes me really happy, and happy that I can share this information with you guys. All right, on to the next one. Update, y'all, it's the next day. I'm in a different outfit. I'm just in comfy clothes right now. I just worked an 8-hour shift. I had to stop videoing last night, so I'm here to continue it. Anyway, let's get on with it. All right, guys, let's talk about our 5th place. It is GalaxyCon, and 8th year. This is the GalaxyCon specifically in Virginia. So let's talk about it. Our member Kai has attended this. Here's what she had to say about it. She really liked the venue it was held at, super big, spacious. She also enjoyed the celebrities at this convention. That is something GalaxyCon is just known for. That's like actually the biggest thing they're known for is the celebrities and people that get to come to the convention. So I'm glad that this was super impressive. She said that the artist alley was lacking though, just compared to other conventions we've been to. We're gonna talk about some really good artist alleys up here. So this was a good one, but just a little lackluster compared to other ones we've been to. She said that the food was expensive and hard to find throughout the day. You get like the food being expensive, you just kind of know that going into conventions. Our group always takes snacks, loads up our backpack with snacks, and kind of survives off of that during the day. And obviously, sometimes we do buy a meal if we need a meal, but we try not to do like the 3 meals a day because that's so much money. Little cosplay tip. And so, but it being hard to find throughout the day, that struck us as strange and just, I don't know, it was kind of interesting. I was like, why is it hard to find? And so anyway, we consulted with her to make this list, and overall that is why we ranked it as 5th in the 8th tier. To talk about the convention harassment policy report card, it rates this con as listed on the website. Yellow. Easy to find? Yeah, it is easy to find. Harassment defined? Consequences defined? No. Issues with staff? No. And contact listed? No. Again, these are the exact same scores from the last GalaxyCon, and I will just reiterate that we were kind of shocked and a little disappointed.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Just with the level that this convention is at, that they don't have built-in policies, or at least stated to the public. So, yeah, but overall, good convention. So we're gonna move on to the next one. All right, guys, our 4th place A tier is PopCon Indie. All right, or we have been calling it Indie PopCon, so whatever way you want to put it. So I probably will just say Indie PopCon throughout this video. Indie PopCon, the panels were really good at this one. They had super unique and fun panels. So we went to a Pitch Perfect panel with a bunch of the Pitch Perfect actors, TMNT panel with all the original TMNT voice actors. That was amazing. We went to a Jimmy Neutron panel, which was the voice actress who does the voice for Jimmy Neutron. Just so many really cool panels at this one. The vendor hall was great and big. Like, there was a lot there and there was a lot to shop for. We just were really impressed with this one. The rave and the night events were very fun. They just weren't techo level. And so, yeah, it's super fun. Still go. We're encouraging you guys to go, but it's just on this list, not as good as techo in our opinion. Okay, as for the costume contest, this is Gabby's experience that I'm sharing. She entered the costume contest and wanted to share her input on it. So, the costume contest setup was really smooth and well put together, with a lot of great participants and extremely nice judges who helped me as a cosplayer who hadn't entered a costume contest in 5 years. Some novice category contestants definitely could have been bumped up to another skill level, but that is just based on our opinion, and overall, I ended up winning a positivity award. So no complaints. I had an incredible experience. So, kind of break that down. Yeah, Gabby had such a fun experience with this. I saw her just shining on stage. It was such a beautiful moment. This is definitely a really good costume contest to enter if you're just kind of starting out, or even just to go. It's a super fun experience from what I've heard. We did think that some of the people who were in the novice category should have been at a higher level, but that's just a personal opinion the Spotlight has. Honestly, otherwise, it was an amazing costume contest. Super fun. I loved being in the audience. It was super high energy. Yeah, it was great. So, yeah, those are some things about Indie PopCon. Let's talk about the convention policy report card. It rates this convention as listed on the website. Yes. Easy to find? Yeah. Harassment defined? Yes. Consequences defined? Yes. Issues with staff? Yes. Green. But contact listed? No. That's pretty good across the board. They only have one no. So we were pretty happy with this one, and it made our 4th place on the list. So all right, on to the next one. All right, we are in S tier status, guys. I'm so excited.
So excited!
To talk about these 3. There's a reason they made it to the top 3 of our convention list. These are just cons that you are gonna have such a fun time at. We love them. Let's talk about them. All right, 3rd on our list overall out of 10, which is awesome. S tier is Grand Rapids Comic-Con. So Grand Rapids, it is a great space for a convention setting. Our favorite parking setup that we've had, because it is directly underneath the convention center. So you go down, you park, you take an elevator up, you're in the convention. It is so nice. We love it, we love it, we love it. Lots of fun and unique panels. Yeah, we went to a wig styling panel. The Has-Been panel at this year was amazing. It had literally the entire cast. It was amazing. Pretty much the entire cast. But 8 of the voice actors were there. It was really cool. The best artist alley that we've ever seen, actually. It's either that or Techo. They're very neck and neck, but even our member Caro, who usually even at Techo hasn't really found stuff that she's enjoyed, or just she's a more frugal member of our group, she found stuff that she wanted to buy and did buy at this convention, which is amazing. We all found stuff we loved. We did a Christmas challenge video in there because there was just so much things that we were just excited about and to buy. So yeah, we love this vendor hall. Very, very recommend it. It had a lot of photo spots, just amazing places to take photos throughout the day. Also, there were non-profit booths, which was amazing to see. They had a Make-A-Wish booth. They had Toys for Tots. They also had a blood drive that was supporting local people. Like, you could just go up and donate, and it would give back to the community. I just love to see a convention that's giving back to the community. It's amazing. One downside is the costume contest setup we feel isn't ideal at this. It seems to be a first come, first serve basis versus a lot of costume contests where you submit an application and then you get accepted. First come, first serve just doesn't guarantee that you're gonna be in the costume contest. So, and then that kind of wastes some of the time of your day if you are waiting in this line for like hours and then you don't get accepted. So yeah, not our favorite setup, but wanted to mention it. Information desk and the staff at this were amazing. There's an entire information desk with maps, and like you can ask them anything, they'll pretty much know the answer to it. And the staff, both years we've been, like I lost my phone last year at this event, not this year, last year, preface that. And the staff was amazing. We ended up finding it, and it was just an amazing experience because they were all so helpful and they're all just willing to make your experience such a good one. And we felt so safe at this one. So anyway, as for the convention harassment policy report card, it rates this con as the following. So listed on the website, yellow. Is it easy to find? Yes. Is harassment defined? Yes. Green. Are the consequences defined? Yes. Issues with staff? No. And contact listed? No. So like pretty good, could use a little improvement, but overall that's pretty decent. So yeah, that's it for Grand Rapids. We're gonna talk about the next one. All right guys, number 2 on the list in our top 3. Colossalcon is number 2 in an S tier. Let's talk about it. So also I've always wanted to go to Colossalcon, I just never have. And hopefully in 2026 I get to go. But our members, Gabby and Kai, went to Colossalcon Prime this year. And this is in all caps, they wrote, "We had so much fun." It is a pain to actually get a room at Kalahari. The group that they went with has never gotten one and still had an amazing time. They got Airbnbs or just things that are local that you can stay at. There's lots of partying and hanging out and making friends at this convention. And a lot of the friends will let you like go hang out in their rooms too, is what our friends have said. Also, the parking is free. That is a huge win in the cosplay community. There's lots of it and free parking, woohoo! They also said that this is the best food at any convention they've ever been to. You know, this is due to the fact that Kalahari is a hotel. It already has amenities and restaurants within it, but also they just said the food is fire. So like, that's awesome. I really want to try. I really want to go. Lots of fun meetups and panels to go to, plenty to do at this convention. There's just fun panels, fun artist alley, plenty of room to chill and have fun. And you even don't have to go swimming to have fun. Like, this is a convention that is hosted at a water park. So there are a lot of people who go to the water park in cosplay. You don't have to do that to have a good time though. It's very versatile, definitely a more 18+ convention just because there is some drinking and smoking and things like that. But people are also very respectable if you are uncomfortable with that. I'm somebody who's kind of uncomfortable with that. And so I'm still gonna go and I think have an amazing time, just to preface that. So, all right guys, for the convention harassment policy report card. This con was not listed on their website. We were very surprised with this, with how big Colossalcon is, and it's not on the website. We actually, as Spotlight Cosplays, filed a request form for it to be added to the report card. Here's the scores that we gave it based on the criteria. So, is it listed on the website? Yes, their policy is listed on the website. Is it easy to find? Yep, it's right on the first page. Harassment defined, it is very laid out. We can link Colossalcon, the link to it, so you guys can read it on your own, because it is very defined. And same with the consequences. They're very defined, so they get a green. Issues with staff, we give this a yellow because there is an area on the website for it, but it does say coming soon. You can't actually like click it yet. So they are working on it, which is amazing. So like, progress guys, but it's just not up and ready yet. And the last one is their contact listed. Yep, right on the front page, like all good guys. And so yeah, we're excited that we filled out this form. We're gonna keep you guys updated. Maybe we'll make a part 2 or just, you know, share an update, because we're so excited that we were able to, you know, advocate for this to be on the website. So yeah, anyway, drumroll please. We're talking about first place. Number 1 on our convention list is Taco. Happiness tier. Guys, this convention is so good. I'm so excited to talk about it. It is our favorite as Spotlight. This was, we knew that Teco would be first place. Like, we didn't argue about it. It was just, hey, Teco's first place, right? We were like, yep. Because let me tell you about the amazing cool things of Teco. So first off, parking. It's either connected to the convention center, which is great, which is very similar to the Grand Rapids one. Or there are tons of parking garages in the area, like across the street, adjacent, like in the area. There are so many. You don't got to worry about parking at this one. It's amazing. We parked in the convention center every time. We've parked there every time. It's amazing because it's just connected. Multiple floors. This convention center is huge, guys. I remember being like, oh my gosh, we're going to David. That place is huge, because I have been there when I was younger and I remember it, and I was just like, I'm so excited that it's at this convention center. It's one of the best convention centers we've ever been to. It has multiple different floors, lots of unique panels, karaoke sessions, fun activities. Like, it is just fun. It is pure fun at this convention. One of our favorite things is the ribbon game, which if you don't know what the ribbon game is, look it up. It's super fun. Their ribbon game and ribbon meetups at this convention, best that we've ever experienced at any convention. They know how to do it right. Their ribbon meetups, they have them periodically throughout the day so you can earn more ribbons. People trade ribbons. It's a great way to meet people too. It's super fun. There are many cool photo spots that just are free. You get to take pictures at. It's amazing. And there's an NPC who walks around and gives you side quests. And that is just one of our favorite things too. We love doing the NPC side quests. So yeah, as for the artist alley, it is great. It is big, it is huge. It's on par with the Grand Rapids one. It's just massive. There's so much stuff to find and to explore in this vendor hall. There's a special masquerade ball, which we've never been to the masquerade ball. We want to attend, we just haven't been. And then our favorite thing is the rave at the end of Saturday night. It is literally our favorite thing. We always talk about the Teco rave. It's so fun. If you have the chance, check it out. It's amazing. It's just such a fun party. The people, the interactions, the staff are just above and beyond amazing at this convention. We love it. We always have the best time at Teco. So if you guys can't tell, we love Teco. Check out Teco if you're able to come. It's amazing. All right. As for the convention harassment policy report card, it rates Teco as listed on the website. Yep. Easy to find. Yes. Harassment defined. Yes. Consequences defined. Yes. Staff, issues with staff. Yes. And contract listed. Yes. It gets all green.
Woo! Yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
It's amazing, guys. This is also another factor into us making it the top one, but just hearing that too, that they are doing what they need to do to keep people safe. Yes, Techo. Yes, Techo, we love you. Anyway, guys, I hope that this video was informational. If you guys have any more questions or things you want us to research or talk further about, please leave comments. Let us know. We love you all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of our con tier list.